Hello, I am G Money, and today I'll be playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. I know this game's been out for quite a while, and people probably know what it is, and if you do, I'm sorry if this is unentertaining or if this is not what you wanted. I have, I am going to do two of these Let's Play series. One for Shadow of War, Lord of the Rings game, and this will be the second one. No, I have not. Again, I know this is an old game and people probably know about it now. I heard things about it, but I've never played it or experienced the story. So I'm sorry about that in advance. Until the computer is barely visible. That's pretty dark. How barely visible it's supposed to be? I'll go with that, I guess. Please enter the current time. The time matters? I don't know if I want to out myself like this. No, it's PM. I'm bad at time. 7:17 p.m. Also in advance, I'm sorry if this video is a little bland. I'm gonna try to make it interesting. How do I? Oh, there we go. Before I jump into this, I just want to thank anybody who's watching, and if you want to see me play a certain game, just leave a comment. There's a 90% chance, 95% chance I will play it if it's not obscenely expensive or if it's rated, a reasonable rating. Like no games with nudity, obviously. Or if it's a game with nudity, like Baldur's Gate 3, it should have a setting to disable it. So thank you for that in advance. Gonna turn down the audio a little bit. What is that office noise?
This is the story.
What the heck is this background? I do not know anything about this game, other than that there's a narrator that talks to you and that if you don't do what he says, he gets mad. I briefly remember Markiplier playing it a while back. What the heck? There's only that many controls? So I guess this is like a story game. I want to do like a balance of a story game and then one of these games. English. Alright, I guess let's jump into it. The end is never the end. I hope this is
the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Am I Stanley?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Nice.
Employee number 427's job was
crunching
simple.
the numbers.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
What buttons?
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Nice.
This is what employee 427 did.
Wow, that's super depressing.
Of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending,
I
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
That's interesting.
Stanley was happy.
I've had similar thoughts like that, where I thought maybe I would like that kind of job.
Something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
That's an old computer
no one
as well.
had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or
That's
even
so sad.
say hi.
That's what my employees do to me in Work Simulator on VR.
This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, wow. Stanley's breaking the code. So, this is crouch. I need to check the controls again. Interact is X. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to do what he says, but just want to see if there's anything in here I can mess with. Do I just... Yeah, I guess I'll leave my office. Hello? Hello.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where is the meeting room? I hate Mondays. Me too.
No
Random
matter
guy.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What's that? Number one, Dad? Bet you are, bud. He's at home and with his daughter instead of here at work. Can we look outside? What is it? This is like subliminal or something. It's cool. It's a nice picture. Is this the meeting room? Or is this the... Is this the exact same room? No, there's different numbers on it, on the wall. What is that place? Wait, let me go in there. Interesting. Is it through here, maybe? Nope. I'll just follow the open doors. I'll stop trying to be different. I'm gonna be like all the other office workers. Just follow the open doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. But what if I want to go right? Ooh, these are tempting options. Left or right? I guess I'll obey for now. What's in the other one though? Let me just peer. I guess it's permanent when you pick one. Well, I'm gonna follow the masses and go left. Some nice pictures. Oh yeah, I just saw this one. Wow, they cheaped out on the pictures, huh? That's shameful. Couldn't afford just to do a little extra different one.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
There's a whiteboard manager. Oh my gosh, there's an office party. I can't wait for that. What to do about 432? Don't tell 432 about... Dang. I'm probably 432, huh? Unfinished. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. What the heck do we do at this company? Apparently nothing. What do people want? I think is money, more money. Right at which charts on the same slide to pick the same information. That's funny. In graphs. Wow, that is... Oh my. Ooh. Fill out the... Alright, I'll go visit my boss and stop staring at that silly... The broom closet? I don't need to go in there right now. I remember Markiplier went in there and stayed there for like an hour.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I guess I followed him the first time, so I'll keep following him. I suppose I'll do what he has to say. Ooh, wow, that's fancy. Do I have to pee? I have that feeling where I kind of have to pee, but I could probably hold it. Oh, it's a good toilet too. We'll just take 10 minutes. What the heck? Is it a crime to commit crimes? Extreme. Wow, I didn't know the boss was such an avid reader. Didn't strike me as the type. But yeah, that's boss for you. Always doing what's right. This is disturbing. Oh wow, these people get primo desks and they get books. The beige pages. Oh man, I've always wanted to read that one. Lucky them. Is this boss's office? Hey boss, what you
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, I get it. I get it. They're trying to make my company seem corrupt. Yeah, sure, buddy. 2845.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input
That's
anything on
not
the
it.
device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Am I supposed to? What if I did 2845? So what if I do the opposite? 548.
2845.
That's not it. Is that? Mm. All right, all right. I'll go see what this. Whoops. What this fake corruption's all about. 2 8.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, did do.
I get it. I see. He's sorry, Mr. Narrator. I didn't do what you wanted me to do. Well, this is eerie. I hope this isn't a horror game. I am too good with horror. Boink. We're going down to the river. Oh, loading screens. Interesting.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question.
Oh, we
the
don't like
nature of
that.
his job.
No,
Why did
sorry.
he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not
went back
go
up.
unanswered for long. Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
Yep.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Oh, I'm supposed to push the button back down. I'll go back down. Oh, whoops. I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. Is the game broken?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways
I think
could
he's
have
getting
never
pissed off at me.
anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you
Oh,
have. An
thank you.
incisive
I
rapid
know.
Fire of critical plot points, one
Thank
after
you.
the
Thank
other,
you.
weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising
Oh,
narrative.
you're
Wow.
making me blush.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I bet you are. Well, get ready. 'Cause now, whoops. I know the secret code. Apparently that wasn't it. Well, I'll go back down. I'll stop being a nuisance for this poor narrator who hates me so much.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down.
Will he
again.
get mad at me if I go up again?
How does he keep coming up with all of this?
I don't know, folks. How do I do it? Is it just my cunning charm? I hope it doesn't do the same interaction. Let's see.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The
What if it's
suspense
something
is
different?
killing me.
He's trying to keep me away. He knows I know. He knows I know the secret. He wants to tell me, but he can't. It's the real truth. This is really it.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
Of course.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Oh, I don't think I was supposed to do that. You got a little angry at me. Please hold. This is giving like Fallout vibes, this slide.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Wait, this is literally me at school every day. See, he's changing it. That's why he put this up here. Because if I found out that he knew that I knew,
All right.
because I
I
know,
have fully come to
I
terms
know,
with it.
I know, and
I
he
have
doesn't
made
know, but I
space in
know.
my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
He tried to change
As
it,
before,
but I'm gonna
I've
find out.
turned to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Well, just you wait, because this time it's gonna be different.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it.
I wouldn't either.
That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is.
Thank
a
you.
breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I bet no one has ever thought of this before. They might have gotten stuck in the broom closet, but no, not me. Oh, I should stop messing around. He might. I think he's fed up. No more narrative.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
Uh-oh.
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley.
You're right,
You
I'm
and I,
scared.
we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But
Exactly.
the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the
What
real
will be
thrill.
there? You're
I
right.
simply don't want to let that feeling go.
It's a roller coaster of
So
emotions.
fleeting. Why don't we take
I
this
can't wait.
elevator ride nice and slow?
The agony, the torture.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big,
scared.
explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
You're right,
Where's
you're
the
right.
tension? Where's the trust in the audience?
That's so true.
To build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters.
I know.
Why
I know.
aren't we given time to imagine the surprises?
You're right.
To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual.
What could be up there?
This is storytelling, Stanley.
Thank
what
you.
you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
Thank you.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations.
We don't know they're the
over and
exact
over.
same. You changed them, I bet.
I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
Oh.
I want to have to think. I
Uh-huh.
want to be engaged
I
and
agree.
not pandered to.
100%.
We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why
Correct.
people like you so much, Stanley.
So-
Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to
Oh,
you.
there it is.
Which is why, though I
What could
didn't
be up
know
there?
when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you. So that
Really?
you can talk about your work and your storytelling
Thank
and
you.
your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the
Yep,
public eye,
you're
but I
right.
thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really
you.
look up to you, Stanley.
You're
I
right.
don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
I suppose I'll go and give a little public speech, but
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
the world's healthiest. Wow. Wow. Oh, a guy who went to Mars? Is that also me? Alright, let's go. The masses are waiting for me out there. I better not keep them waiting any longer.
Ah, yes, here it is.
Was that the
just
Minecraft
through
door
this
open sound? That's what it sounded like.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
I will.
I'm really proud of you,
Wait,
Stanley.
what?
Okay, It looks like they're ready for you.
I'm not
Go
ready for
get 'em.
them. Break a leg. Oh, my boss! I shouldn't have. Oh, I have a secret admirer of someone who has who loves the way I ride the elevator. Thank you. 427. I'm gonna remember that. Oh, I will remember where I came from. This is it, my claim to fame. I've been waiting for it all my life, and now it's finally here, and I can. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It's truly an honor. Well, am I having a heart attack? Am I dying? Did I die? Really? Oh, that sucks. Do I have to restart already?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh man, I screwed up. 427. 427.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I'll keep it going this time. I guess I should
Yet
have
there
listened
was
to
not
the
a
narrator.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Right. Not gonna waste time in there like I did the other one. We'll keep it moving.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
I
office.
wonder what's in there. This is a nice room.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any
what
human
is it?
life.
4,
What could it mean? Stanley
4,
wondered aloud to
8,
nobody.
2,
He began
5?
wildly tearing through papers on the
No.
boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings,
2,
desperate for
4,
clues to his
4.
situation. But his attention was caught
Wait.
by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
8, 2,
What could its
4,
purpose
5?
be?
I thought it was
In fact,
2845.
This keypad guarded the terrible
2,
secret that lay
8,
buried
4,
below
5.
his feet. Stanley was in
Oh, there it
such
is.
a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible,
Oh.
he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Well, that's nice. So I listened to it to go to sleep before bed. Oh yeah.
Feeling soothed and
Okay, yep,
rejuvenated,
we're ready.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I will not go up and down the elevator this time. It'll be different. And we'll go down the hallway in succession. Oh, that was scary. What's up with all these?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
If light is on, call EXT 914 immediately. That doesn't sound good. Not to mention the... I can't help but shake the feeling that I should go to one of these, but which? Do I want to find out the fake truth or the real truth? I already pissed off the narrator once, so I guess I'll go ahead and do what he says.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
What could it
Stanley thought to
be?
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Did I? I'm shaking with anticipation.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well, that's not good.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Is this a choice? Oh.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept
pirates.
it. His own life in someone else's control?
That can't be right.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Yeah, mind control is years in the future.
Life utterly blind to the world?
Have I? Can I start controlling other people?
The operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Can I turn it on? I want to see if it will change. If it will change how I act. Can I get them to control me again? I was pretty happy punching in numbers. I don't know about everyone else, but it was nice. Me and Steve and Melinda. It was a good gig. Is this the on button? Why does this button just say 5? Am I making clones of myself right now? Well, that seems interesting. Maybe this is where I can turn it back on. This is a movie theater or something?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
My finger slipped.
You go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Well,
oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
No.
You were supposed to let it go. Turn
that's
the controls
boring, though.
off
That's what everyone would do.
leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
Yes?
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's
Excuse me?
emergency detonation system. In the
that's not
event
good.
This machine is activated without proper DNA identification. Nuclear detonators are said to explode.
Well, at least we're
eliminating the
getting
entire
interesting.
complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Ah!
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Ah!
It's your time
A gulp.
to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
I can do
This
this.
is
I can
much better than what I
disable
had
this.
in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere
Wait.
moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about
One,
you, about me,
2.
where we're going, what all this means. I
that 3?
barely know where to start.
That's what the 5 was.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
That's 4. Oh, crap.
All right, I'm in a good
Crap,
mood.
crap, crap,
You're
crap,
gonna
crap,
die
crap.
Anyway, I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Oh,
to
no.
them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this
Darn it.
instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell
Well,
it,
they can
I
quick
simply
chat.
let you sit there in your office forever,
Oh, wait.
pushing buttons
I found
endlessly
it.
and then
I can do this. I can do
dying.
this. I can do this.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events
4.
has been rather amusing.
Oh,
Watching
well.
you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you.
I can do
is
this.
Rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
There won't be a next
My
go-around.
goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Wait, 5?
But I'm enjoying this so much.
Is there no 6?
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Back up? Wait, Pat?
Oh, dear me.
Back
What's
up,
the matter,
Pat?
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing?
No,
right
I
now?
know.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it on?
I kinda did.
Look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be
Well, I
beaten?
kind of thought that,
One soul?
maybe.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley.
So I guess, well,
You're in for quite a
I
disappointment.
guess I'll just give up
But
then.
here's a spoiler for you.
One
That
attempt
timer isn't
remaining.
a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
Surely there's
You want
something to
control this world
142,
that far.
100.
But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big...
Well, you're right. I guess I'm dead.
No ending.
Might as well go out
Just
gracefully.
you blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
I think I'll let it go
Another
peacefully.
choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe
Joke?
me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Oh, goodness gracious. Quite the twist of events. Is that it? I know there's other pathways, but...
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Oh,
could it
wow,
mean?
I reset.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Goodness
Perhaps he had
gracious.
simply missed a memo.
Well, that's going to be it for today's episode. There's obviously a lot more to unpack in this game. I will get to that in some of the next episodes, but for today, that's going to be it. See ya!